So good morning class. We have done our first chapter, that is we have done nutrition in plants. So today the next chapter is uh, nutrition in animals. Nutrition in animals. So yes, you know the functioning of like what kind of nutrition that is provided to us. Also we are also included in animals. Yes, so what kind of nutrients we are going to like get from the from where do we get the from where? There is a question for you. From where do we get? Yes, from where do we get the food? Yes, where do we get the food or the nutrients? And nutrients, do they require for, do they are required for growth and development? Yes, here are the question for you. From where do we get the nutrients, and do they require for growth and development of the body? Yes. So yes, we get the nutrients from the food. Okay, and the food comes from plant and animal sources. So plant and animal sources. So where do we get the nutrients? We get the nutrients from our food or the diet we eat daily. And for that, what do you think? Do they the food provide or resist or help in the growth or the development of the body? Yes. So here the answer will be yes. Just a second. So the answer will be yes. We do require the food for growth and nutrition for our body also. So here we can say that yes, we do require food for energy and for the yes. So the answer will be that answer will be yes. We require food and other components. What will be the other components? Yes, you can. So I will be asking you in the later on. So what were the components of food? So yes, we require food and other components for our growth and development of our body. Okay. So yes, we do require the components for our growth and development of the body. And you can also tell me that what are the components of food? Yes. What are the components of food? Yes. Have you written all this? Yes. So what are the components of food? Yes, I have told you earlier also. We have studied about them also. So the components of food are the, for example, there is an activity. Yes, and you have to write that what food can provide to you. Food components. Like for example, the components will be the carbohydrates, nitrogen, oxygen. No, sorry, not nitrogen, oxygen. Carbohydrates, proteins. Okay, so you have to write it here. I am going to give you an activity. You have to write it here. Like what are the components of food? Yes, you can write it here. So you can speak also. So here you can see carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, vitamin, fat, or what we can say they provide protein, vitamin, fats, carbohydrates, or the fifth one I don't remember it. So these are the further four classification of components of food. So here you can see these are the further components. So you can also say that how carbohydrates are get into our body, or they are utilized by our body in the complex form or the simpler form. Yes class, so you have to answer it. Do the carbohydrates, the proteins, fat, or the vitamins get utilized by our body in the direct form? Yes. So the answer will be no. A big no for it, because you can see the carbohydrates cannot be utilized by our body in the like complex form. So for that, our body needs have our body have some of the chemical composition or the chemical processes, and by the like for example substances complex substances, or the you can say the carbohydrates break into breaking break into like, or you can break into simpler components. So these are the simpler components of food. Simpler components. So this conversion of complex substances into the simpler ones are known as this process. This whole process is known as digestion, and you can see that how it is easy to recall the things, that whenever a big, for example, we have to, like for example, you have also studied about or read about the story of the Lakadhara, or the story of the Lakadhara. So here you can see that there are five of the boys or the five of the brothers. They keep on quarreling with them also, but after that one day their father came with a bundle of sticks, and after that when he asked like break down the single